everybody. Captain BrewGuy here with you, and we are going to have a little flight in the great state of Ohio this morning. We are taking off from Columbus International Airport, KCMH. Going to make a little stop over to the Ohio State University, see if we can see the shoe, and just take a nice little fly over there, and then we're going to head to that magical hot spot of Dayton, Ohio. Last time I was in Ohio, last time I was in Dayton, Ohio, I think I was about 16 years old, and I was in a bowling tournament, so obviously they miss me, and it's time to go back in grand style in a plane and check it out. So that is what we are going to do today. Let's make it happen. Should be a lot of fun. Looks like it's a pretty clear day for flying, which is good. We are using live weather conditions, so from what I saw, it looked a little cloudy, but should be no problemos at all. Although I have been in Ohio a few times, and they get some pretty nasty storms down there, I tell you. There has been some nasty rainstorms that I've seen while I've been there that are quite something. But we are going to see some sights this morning as I sip on my coffee and get ready to fly. I see we're capturing the cursive this morning, which is good. I don't think I had that on last time, which is kind of nice to point out things as we're flying along. Yeah, see this active pause, I think this is an active bug actually in the game, is that this active pause, which apparently is mapped to the space bar, which is basically supposed to stop everything for you. So if you want to take a cool screenshot or just see the sights a little bit, then you can do that. But apparently it doesn't appear to be working. We'll give it a try again over when we get over the shoe, which for those who don't know is the Ohio Buckeyes football arena where they play. It's
runway 28 left ready for takeoff west departure.
I tell you, if you've never seen it in person, it is quite a sight.
002 cleared for takeoff runway 28 left departure to the west approved.
Here we are, ready to rock and roll. That's way better than
takeoff runway 28 left BrewGuy 002.
We are clear. Here we go. We're ready to rock and to roll. So we've already gone through our checklist. Or most of it anyway, so normal takeoff, transponder as required. Now I wonder if it'll do this for you. I'm kind of curious, so let's try auto-completing this page. Need to pitch up the plane when suspicious. Yeah, got it. Okay, I should probably turn off the parking brake. There we go. And I think we have to wait till we're about 60 knots. Maybe a little faster. And that should do it. We're in the air. All right. Let's try and bring her up here a little bit, shall we? Whoa, easy up there. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright, we are in the air. So, it looks like our first stop, which is OSU. Let's try and go up here a little bit and we'll get a little bit of height going. We're at 1500. We're getting some good air here. Alright, let's do that.
Columbus Tower BrewGuy 002 frequency change.
We'll bring her up a little bit and we'll kind of head over this way a little.
Columbus approach, BrewGuy 002 is type diamond to 62, 2 miles west of Columbus, 1,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
This will give us permission, I guess.
002 Columbus approach. Squawk 2046.
We will squawk exactly that.
Squawk 2046, BrewGuy 002.
Now the squawk code that they give you is something you put in your plane.
02 radar contact 3 miles west of Columbus, 2,400 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
We're climbing pretty decently here. We're about almost 2,800 feet. Well, acknowledge radar contact.
BrewGuy 002.
What I might do is actually, and this is a nice thing, so what we can do is go to AI control, and we're going to let the AI take care of the radio for us. That way we can concentrate on flying. As we head over here, this is Columbus, Ohio, some of it anyway. I would like to go, we're heading down more toward, I'm not sure exactly where the downtown area is, where Nationwide Arena is, and all that. I probably should have looked that up, but... so let's get rid of our checklist here. We don't really need that for the time being, I don't think.
Going to 125
En route.
5 BrewGuy 002.
Guess we can go through all of this.
Approach BrewGuy 002, 3,500 feet.
Please maintain sufficient airspeed during initial climb. Hey, I'm trying, dude.
Columbus approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.94.
Alright, that's a sweet shot though right there. So what you can do, what's pretty neat is, oh there, apparently I auto-paused it. How did I do that? Huh, oh I hit a screenshot, that's probably why. Active pause is supposed to be spacebar, but yeah, it doesn't appear to be working. So that's alright, we'll just take our quick flight over here and we'll see if we can find the chute. See if we can level her out here a little bit. We don't want to get too much higher than that. There we go. Maybe... Lovely view of the Columbus area. A lot of trees, actually. A little more than you'd think so. So this is, or should be, the Ohio State University. So if I am doing my controls correctly, and let me look on my map, and perhaps I am not. No, that's it. I'm heading right at KOSU. So that's the, I don't know, do they have an airport there? I didn't know that. So the question of the day is, where the heck is the shoe? And it should be, apparently from what I saw on Google Maps, because I kind of looked this up, said it's more like due west of the airport itself. So I'm having a, so if that's right, then we would have to kind of turn south here a little bit. We'll just fly nicely over the Ohio State Airport, which I did not know existed. Now I do. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Kind of blows your mind that a university can have an airport, but there it is. There's runway 27 left. Pretty neat. Let's climb here a little bit, and we'll turn a bit more towards where we believe the shoe is, which I think is south of here. One thing about flying, when you don't have a really good sense of where you're going, it makes things a lot harder. And I have no sense of where I'm going, even in my hometown. So, as you can imagine, flying is quite an adventure for me. Alright, we'll kind of ease that up there a little bit. We're going to get a little bit more, try and ease her up here a little bit. We'll get a little more height. So I think if my memory is correct, which is rare, we should be heading in the right direction. But we will find out. Let's try and get some more height going here. That should get us going. So hopefully I'm going in the right direction. Otherwise we're going to have to do this all over again. That looks like downtown Columbus over there. On the left over. Let's see. And we got another plane over here. This we got Death Slayer over here, which is not really a a name you want to hear when you're flying a plane. The last thing you kind of want to think of when you're flying is Death Slayer, but to each their own. And we'll try and kind of maybe have a quick look over here. We should. Now we got a plane on our left here. He's kind of coming right at me. There he is, this hoot guy. He may actually crash, or he might zoom by me. But, let's see, 53, that's where we're going. But, let's see if we can have a look down here. There's a golf course. Very nice. Just kind of panning around here a little bit and seeing if we can see exactly where this is, because it should be right around here somewhere. But again, my knowledge of the area is poor. Let's see. Probably level that off now a little bit, and well, let's take a left here and we'll fly over downtown C-Bus. We'll just get that view in for you. Got a couple other planes there. As we're, let's trim down here a little bit and we'll level this guy out a bit. So we've kind of done a bit of a 180 here.
Contact Columbus approach on 118.0.
It's probably like, where are you going?
118.0 for BrewGuy 002.
So we see
BrewGuy 002, 3,400.
some cool sights here as we fly over Columbus. I'm not sure what that building is.
BrewGuy 002, Columbus approach, continue as planned.
Gotcha.
Altimeter 29.9.
We are continuing as planned. So this, I guess, is downtown, or it certainly looks like it. I wonder if I can see Nationwide Arena from here. Oh, now that I recognize that. That is, I believe, where the Columbus Clippers play, if I remember. No, I may be getting that wrong. I'm the worst tour guide in the world, especially for areas I don't know. But I have seen that. I do recognize that. So we are in downtown Columbus. That's very cool. So somewhere around here is Nationwide. I don't know where, but I really should have gotten one of the guys along with me here as we do kind of a quick little flyover over the city. And then we might loop back here a little bit and see if we can find the shoe. So we'll maybe bank this way a little bit, and we'll bank her up a little bit because, let's reset the camera here. There we are. So we'll head back. We're going to do a circle around and head back closer to where the airport is. There's where we took off from. That's CMH. So we're seeing a nice little, it's a bit cloudy here, so we're not getting super sunlight here, but still very pretty, lots to see. This plane is nice to handle. I do like it a lot. I should get one. They are very choice. I'm sure it's only a few $1 million. This way's a lot cheaper, I will say that. So let's bank up over here and we'll kind of see if we can level off here a little bit, because let's try and maintain around 4,000 feet. That might be it. I don't know. Let's go down. We got something there. I don't know if that's it or not. But we'll... Yeah, I really wish this active pause was working, or I could slow down time. which you can do in the game, but apparently, you know, not when. I think that's it. No, maybe not. Doesn't look big enough, does it? Oh. Maybe that is it. Just trying not to crash it. Wow, we're flying. We're going straight down. No, that's not it. I don't think so. I don't know. That might have been it. We are kind of heading towards OSU. Let's turn that around. I don't know what that is. Now we are really going upwards, so let's level this off. I'm really glad I handed over the AI to. Man, I wish I knew where I was going. I kind of want to get lower and go over that again. Because maybe that is it. Oh wait, no, never mind. There it is. No, that's not it either. I'm the worst. I'm pretty sure that might have been it when we went over it. I don't know. That's a big... Look at that. Damn, I really wish the pause was working. I'm not sure where I am.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Another area. There's another baseball field. Couple of them here.
Charlie airspace, BrewGuy 002.
So we are circling around back towards the OSU airport, which is not exactly where we were going, but I do want another one a little lower. I do want to fly over that again. There is some kind of field. There's a football field and some tennis courts. I'm not sure what area that is, but there it is. But we'll see if we can bring this sucker around here, and we'll, without crashing into the ground, which is, you know, key. And we'll, maybe see about doing that again. Of course, now I have to find it again. Yeah, they're probably like, what are you doing, man? You're all over the place. And I'm like, well, hey, that's just the way I fly.
118.0 for BrewGuy 002. Columbus approach BrewGuy 002, 2,000 feet. BrewGuy 002, Columbus approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.94.
Ohio State. There's their backup. There it is. That's it. We flew right over it. Check it out. Oh God, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. There it is. OHIO. Fantastic. That's so cool. Check it out. There it is, kids. That is the shoe. We found it completely, you know, by accident, more or less. But hey, we found it. That was cool. And it was, yeah, pretty much, it was right. It was pretty much exactly due west from the Columbus, from CMH. So, that's quite cool. Alright, so, we saw the shoe. That was awesome. I really wish I could have paused it and gotten more details there, but we will do that again when that gets fixed for sure. But we will head now towards Dayton Airport, I guess. We'll get a little higher now, and we're making our way back over to the path we're supposed to be on. But that was cool. Very, very cool. Look at that. We're just... Man, even the water physics in this game looks really, really good. Pretty great, I tells ya. Let's see if we can transition up here a little bit. Nice. So I guess we're 50 nautical miles of where we're supposed to be. I've never been to this airport before, so I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, we've basically gone around in a circle a little bit, but that's alright. Now we're gonna get back on track here and we'll, let's see. What's our nav log say? Which way are we supposed to be going? It's around here somewhere. There it is. So this will tell you where you're going. So our heading should be 308. So let's get rid of the checklist here, and we should, as we turn to 308, there's our kind of steps we should have followed. I probably should have just brought that up, and that would have made life a lot easier. But hey, this is how I fly, which is not good. But now we know, and then we hit at 266 to get to where we're supposed to go. So let's do that. Let's see if we can make a turn here. And we're going to turn into 666. Not 666, that's a terrible number. The number of the beast. Let is 266, however, is definitely a more important number in this case. And we'll make our way, not quite due west, but pretty close. There we go. We're pretty much right on the money, honey. Looking good. Alright, kind of level you out a little bit. Let's go back to our, now see, it's funny with these controls. Now this is very cool. I mean, you can see obviously where your like your level indicator there, and there's your direction, there's your current altitude, and your speed. We're doing a little over 140 knots here. We could probably slow that down a little bit. We'll bring her down a bit. We're fine. So we are more or less, we're a little left course now, but see, as you move this around, it makes it, I don't know how some of these guys see where they're going or when they're landing. That's, in real life, look at that. There's more buttons there than I can think of. That's pretty cool, though. Zoom in on that. Too many buttons, and I don't know what any, look at all this stuff. I don't know what any of that does. I know what that does. That puts the landing gear down. There we go. And I don't think we want to hit any of these buttons right now. That would be bad. So let's reset the camera and make sure we're not crashing. Go back to our view out here. And we are pretty much right on the money here. We're looking pretty good. We're hovering in pretty evenly at about 2350, a little under 2400 feet. Bring that up a little bit if we can. Lot of farmland here, or at least it looks that way. I don't know anything. Once again, worst tour guide ever. God, look at that cool baseball field in the middle of nowhere. That's awesome.
118.85 BrewGuy 002. Columbus approach BrewGuy 002, 2,200 feet. BrewGuy 002, Columbus approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.905.
Gotcha. That's giving me the directions on where to go, I guess, but we'll, let's see. We're heading in the right direction. It's a lovely flight over Ohio this morning. Cloudy. Definitely cloudy. Don't know if it calls for rain in the Columbus area today or not. Although I guess we're out of the Columbus area now, and we're just got some nice, lovely farmland we can look over. There's the above version. Actually, we can probably, while we're flying along here, since we are apparently sinking, so let's not sink so much as let's climb back up here a little bit. And then if we go to this is our drone camera, which lets us basically look around anywhere we want to. It's pretty good. You see a little bit of a frame rate stutter there, but not so bad. We can go kind of way above. Let's go way up here. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, let's tilt it this way a little bit. That is awesome. And yeah, the more it gets here, obviously, the little more stutter you get because it's drawing a lot more. But hey, it looks pretty fantastic. Really cool. Really, really cool. 40 nautical miles to go to Dayton International. I suppose it's international. I don't really know, to be honest with you. We should probably... We need to be like 266 technically, and we're a little bit to the right of that. So let's just see if we can slide over here a little bit. This guy must be just taking off over here. Look at that. Look at this. Look how quickly he's climbing. And Hoot over here is just cruising along at a little over 5,000 feet. Us, we're just cruising nicely along the ground here. Looking good. So yeah, lots of farmland in Ohio, that's for sure, at least in this area, heading towards Dayton. Kind of straightened out our line here a little bit, looks pretty good. So very peaceful flight this morning, definitely cloudy. So we see, certainly looks like rain, doesn't it? That could definitely bring some pain, but hopefully not to us. I don't think if we look at our cockpit view here, we're not getting any rain or anything, so that's good. Move that over a bit, maybe up a bit, we can see where we're going. So this is a cool view just because this is the VFR map on the right here that I'm looking at in my other screen. So it shows us this line is basically our path, so you can see we're still a little to the right of that, but I mean nothing that's gonna cause heart attacks or anything. I think we're gonna be fine. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Yeah, we're getting there. Now you can zoom in and these all work. You can actually control everything. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I'm not touching anything. So we should probably drift a little bit more this way. We'll kind of see if we get straightened out here a little bit. See, we're climbing a little bit, so we're our horizon indicator here. We're a little slightly above even level flight. That's because we're climbing a little bit, which is fine. Actually, I think we're sinking a little bit now, but not much. Nothing to worry about. As we get closer, and we're getting more right on the line here. If I slide over here, we're getting a little closer. This is zoomed in quite a bit. So we are still in the area. We can maybe make a little bank to the left here, and we'll try and get a little closer to that line. Very nice. Miles and miles of miles and miles. That is what we are looking at here. You got more land here than you could ever shake a stick at. Pretty cool. It's really clouded over now. You can see, I mean, the live weather really does change as you're flying, as we've seen, because it wasn't quite this cloudy when we left, that's for sure. So we have definitely run into a little bit of weather. As I see, we're getting more straight on line here, so I'm going to turn back this way a little, and then I think we will be pretty much right on the money, Sonny. Looking good. There we go. We'll just straighten that out. It's pretty good, nice and even, nice and level. Pretty darn cool. Because we don't really need our objectives here. It's kind of nice to see, but at the same time, I mean, they keep saying continue climb to designated cruise altitude, but, I mean, really? In real life, sure, but in this, hey, we want to see what we want to see. As you can see, the cloud break there. God, that's cool. Sun's behind us as we, and behind those clouds, that's quite a level. I mean, that's, what's neat is that you can actually, I mean, to actually fly up, we could fly. Not sure what level that those clouds are at, but we could fly up and through them and kind of get above them. And of course, I know you'd see was clouds, but it still looked pretty darn cool. Dayton approach, BrewGuy 002, here I am. That's not what he's going to say.
65 BrewGuy 002.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Dayton approach BrewGuy 002, 2,300 feet.
That's me.
BrewGuy 002, Dayton approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.905.
Roger that, Dayton. BrewGuy 002 out. It's not what you're supposed to say, but I just want to sound cool. Which, you know, is really what flying is all about. Just sounding cool. No, not at all. We got a nice little lake we're coming up on here, and do a nice little flyover. That's one thing I do want to do next, is get the amphibious plane, the Icon A5, and do some water landings. Because I've seen a few people do that, and it looks unbelievable. It's really, really slick. But this, yeah, this is just fantastic. This is awesome. Very relaxing. And I made this flight a lot longer than it's supposed to be. Still got a ways to go, too. Oh, jeez. Oh, a little glitch in there. Huh, that's interesting. Look at that. It draws the land. I guess it's updating. I wonder if I get out of there and come back out. Oh, no. That's cool. Oh, well, that's not actually happening. But obviously, I don't know if it's just the angle I'm looking at or straighten that out a bit. No, that's pretty interesting. Playing with the sea level, I guess, but not something you'd see in actual real life unless there's some kind of moving falls in that lake that I don't know about, but I wouldn't bet the farm on that either. That's cool. It fixes itself. That's pretty funny. Water does look cool, so hey, nothing's perfect. Now we're getting more into some residential areas here, so I guess we're getting more into actual Dayton, I'm guessing, or whatever town is just, I should say, east of Dayton, because we're still a little ways away, about 22 nautical miles away. Now I like this guy, player 567-483-804. Contact BrewGuy 002 on 182.2. Come over. I swear to God, half the fun of flying is being able to use the air traffic control. Now, one thing that that does exist that I learned about not too long ago, there's a system called VATSIM, V-A-T-S-I-M, and this is a group of flight simmers and real pilots and air traffic controllers, and basically it makes an actual air traffic control system. So when you're leaving or arriving at an airport, you can talk to an actual person who is acting as a virtual air traffic controller for that area. So they will, and then you would follow the proper traffic patterns and the whole bit for that just extra bit of realism when you're actually talking to somebody instead of the AI that we're talking about right now. So look at that, Victory Field. That's cool. We should fly over that. What's that over there? I don't know what that is. It won't even tell me. That's pretty neat. But hey, we're kind of headed in that direction anyway, so let's, maybe we can scooch over a little bit and, we're flying about as straight and level as you can get, although, I mean, I can go up a little bit, but I think we're pretty good right now.
118.425 BrewGuy 002. Columbus approach BrewGuy 002, 2,500 feet.
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet.
Giving me the weather report here.
Few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15 dew point, 10 C, altimeter 299.5. BrewGuy 002, Columbus approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 290.95. For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu.
Alright, we really don't need that again.
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200.
Apparently we're getting it whether we like it or not.
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu.
Oh, easy on the banking there.
Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15 C, dew point, 10 C, altimeter 299.5.
So there's Victory Field apparently.
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree.
I don't know why it's going on and on like that, but it is.
For the entry,
I can't seem to escape it. Oh, Victory Field doesn't look as impressive as I thought it would. I really don't know what that is. Oh, it's, it must be something, I don't know if it's war related or what, but
100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15 C, dew point, 10 C, altimeter 299.5.
oh, that's an actual, okay.
For the
Neat.
entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu. For the entry, automated weather observation.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps talking like that.
For the
I wish I could shut it up, but I can't,
for the entry.
which is interesting. Huh, something's gone crazy with it. It's pretty funny.
Weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15 C, dew point, 10 C, altimeter 299.
Let me turn it to a different.
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15
Yeah, the Andy Barnhart Memorial.
299.5.
Can't say I know who that is, but that's interesting. Makes me want to go find out what it is. Oh my god, dude, shut up.
Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15 C, dew point, 10 C, altimeter 299.5.
You guys all clear on the weather now?
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 Zulu. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000.
So So it looks like I've turned into the ATIS and can't tune it out.
12,100 feet. Temperature 15C, dew point 10C, altimeter 2994. BrewGuy 002, Columbus approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 fuel loop. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,000.
So this is obviously a bug. And we're getting pretty close to the airport here, so.
For the entry, automated weather observation, ONE 200 fuel loop. Wind, calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet, few clouds at 4,100 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 15C, dew point 10C, altimeter 2994. BrewGuy 002, did you copy?
I did, and I'd love to tell you so.
Cleared through Charlie airspace, BrewGuy 002. Tower BrewGuy 002 is 8 miles east with Quebec to land.
I certainly do have Quebec, which is the weather info.
Tower. Make left downwind runway 36. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er, 5 wind 011 at 4.
Fly left traffic, runway 36, BrewGuy 002.
Runway 36, oh, so I guess it's going to actually enter me into the pattern here, so it should, and I need to be at, I'm at 2,000 feet, so I'm good. Actually, I'm at 2,500 feet, so I'm even better. Could probably bring that down a bit, actually. Maybe not quite that low. Man, it's really gotten darker. So there's the airport where we're landing, but they've told us to kind of enter the pattern here, so that is what we're going to do. See if we can circle around and land wherever the heck we're supposed to land. I wish I could tell you I had a way to, obviously it's going to be runway 36. I couldn't tell you which one of these is the right runway. Gotta figure all that kind of stuff out, but I guess it'll take us around here as we enter the traffic pattern a little, and see if we can bring that up a little bit. It's funny how that works. Just kind of pull it up, and yet we try and point the nose up a little bit here, so we're entering the traffic pattern as told. There's the airport over there. There's a couple of runways. That looks cool. But we're entering the traffic pattern like we were told. It's interesting, isn't it? Alright, we're in the pattern.
Tower BrewGuy 002 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
BrewGuy 002 airport is 9 o'clock 3 miles.
That's handy. So we've flown around it here. We've really, yeah, let's see if we, yeah, we're gonna stall out here. Any idea which one runway 36 is? Because I don't. I guess what we could do, and what I should do, I forgot I turned this off, is when it comes to assistance and navigation, give me my landing path, man. That would be a lot easier. There it is. We're supposed to be over there. I'm sure it's telling me I'm going way too fast for this, but that's fine. Our level's not bad. Too fast. Wouldn't it be great if there was an actual thing that told you that? Just to level her out here a little bit without crashing. That would be key.
BrewGuy 002 cleared to land runway 36.
Excellent.
Wind 018 at 5.
Whoops, let's try and
Cleared to land runway 36 BrewGuy 002.
let's put our flaps down a little bit. Do we have landing gear? Sure do. Oh, yeah, we need to not quite stall out here. Now we're too slow. This is gonna be fun. There we are. All right, so landing path has to stay on from now on. Let's see if we can go to our other view here and make sure we're straightening her out. Looking pretty good. Kind of. I find landing this way easier, I should tell you. Gonna have to stall her out here. We're a little low. Stop giving me crap about it. Huh. We glance the ground there. Oh god, that's what you call a bad landing. More or less. But hey, we're on the ground. We made it. Man, landing is tough.
Turn next taxiway.
Gotcha. Alright, oh there we go. We got our AI is handling the radio, right? So let's just turn that off now and again in case it needs it. Phew, we made it, man. We made it. That was a long flight. That was chaotic as heck. But hey, we made it. As you can see, landing still need a lot of work.
BrewGuy 002, exit runway when able.
I will do that. I can pretty much do that anytime, I guess. I can slip off right here.
BrewGuy 002, contact ground on 121.9er.
Going to 121.9er, BrewGuy 002.
Let's just park it right here for a minute and we'll
Dayton ground, BrewGuy 002.
Tell us where to park.
Request taxi to the gate.
BrewGuy 002, taxi to gate 9er tree using taxiway Hotel Juliet Golf, cross runway tree 6 Golf Foxtrot.
Why is this always got to be so complicated?
Taxiing to gate 9er tree via taxiway Hotel Juliet Golf, cross runway tree 6 Golf Foxtrot, BrewGuy 002.
Thank God for these guides, because I don't know how real pilots do this stuff. I mean, I guess they have charts plenty of every airport that ever existed, ever. But man, I can't imagine trying to do this manually. Fortunately, I don't have to, because good Lord. Try not to speed our way through the taxiway here. I do like this part though. It's kind of neat. You see what you go through when you actually land and what you got to do to park this sucker. There we are. We're cruising along now. I like to make it. Let's make that a little higher. You can see a little better. There we go. I kind of want to see on the camera to see if I can reverse the directions, because it's when you click and hold and you push down, I mean you move down, it's just getting used to it, I guess. It's kind of a little counterintuitive, but you figure it out. Welcome to Dayton, Ohio, home of, I have no idea, other than a few bowling alleys. That's all I know about Dayton, Ohio. But here we are, in all its glory and splendor. There's where we're going to park, so we're going to follow our cool aero buddies here. And we'll just cut across there, why not? What's the worst that can happen, right? Really, they want us to go all the way down and all the way up. Alright. Hey, I'm nothing if not, actually it looks like we can just drive right on in there. So yeah, hey, how about we cheat it a little, if you don't mind. Hit the brakes a little bit here, we'll slow her down, and we'll... We are here. Parking brake set. Alright. Where's our checklist? Do we need to do this to, we completed all that. Cruise, we did that. Descent, before landing. We probably did all that. Parking. Let's auto-complete that, shall we? And that should finish our flight off. I think. I probably have to go in here and actually shut the plane off. Let's see. Parking. Oh, there we go. We're going to turn everything off. Do it for us, shall you? Hey, we did it. There's our flight. Took about 46 minutes. All during the day. That's pretty cool. There's our total takeoffs and landings. I guess it's our total of all time, but very cool. Hey, we did it. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Went a little longer than I thought, but pretty fun, and it was neat to see the shoe, so we'll throw this up there, and hope you enjoy it. Captain BrewGuy saying good morning.